So after Tom's introduction about post-hoc dramaturgy, we thought of maybe giving one possible example of it, and I decided to give information about performance My Private Biopolitics, and in relation to two categories that we defined in these days. One is feedback to the work, and in relation to that, minding the specific frame and context. And the second category that we defined is interaction with the context, and then in relation to this category, translation of the work. So just briefly to say that My Private Biopolitics performance went through several phases. First one was work in progress, then it went into phase of work in regress, and after this work in regress, the work was self-abolished or abolished as a performance. And then we come to this moment when we actually started to think what to do with this work after it has been done, after it has been finished, and actually after its self-abolishment. And then actually the reason to think further about the work was a situation in which different programmers and also artists contacted us and asked about My Private Biopolitics performance to be presented in different new contexts and venues and etc. And the situation was that there was no more performance anymore. And then we said that it's not possible since there is no artistic performance. And then they said, well, actually we would like then to hear from you and to work with you on the way to get familiar with the methodology that you applied, experience that you gained while working on production, also later presenting it, etc. And then this puts us, my colleague Ana Vujanovic and me, mainly in a situation that we had to find what's the third phase after this work in progress and work in regress. Then we decided that we should create kind of a platform that actually will just use performance My Private Biopolitics only as a demonstration, as one possible example, how to approach these questions and problems that were present in the performance, but in a way that we work with the local artists, local dance communities, and all others who are interested in questions such as contemporaneity, right to contemporaneity, and all these relations between former West and former East, etc. And maybe that is the moment of one possible post-hoc approach to the work, in which we were mainly focusing on how this work can be recontextualized in every time in these new situations in which it is being invited to be presented. Only under this condition that there is a possibility to work with the local dance, let's say dance communities, in developing their own private biopolitics. I don't know if this can serve as one possible example, but that would be that.